All right, trunk's off. So I'm about to get just dirt nasty with the Sawzall.
Oh yeah!
I'm gonna cut it up here by the B-pillar, down the rocker. Since there ain't no floor left, it ain't gonna matter. And then I'm gonna cut it back here. Straight down. And there isn't much floor left there either. So, shouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna plug my Sawzall in. And then I'm gonna cut. Okay. Part of the original trunk mat. Old Flappy Bird. Got the side cut. This didn't take much cutting at all. But it feels pretty loose. I might have to, you know, finish that off a little bit there. Or maybe it'll just come up. Yeah, it might just come up. So, I think I'm gonna call it for the night because this sucker's not light. I can already tell just by picking up on it. I'm gonna need a couple people out here to help me lift it up. So I'm gonna call it for the night till I get some help. I'll roll this sucker forward and try to yank this thing off. Not exactly sure what I'm gonna do with it when I yank it off, but assess it, see what I'm gonna need, see what kind of sheet metal work it's gonna need. I know for sure the rear body mounts, the box braces are gone. That's basically a given on any Impala you're doing. If they're not gone, it's pretty rare. So I'm gonna need a set of those. Wheelhouses, I'll have to do a little research. I don't know if the lower, like the outer lower portion is the same and just the top is different. So if anybody knows that for sure, let me know. Because if the lower outer is the same as a two-door, I'll order a set of those and section those in. I need to cut most of this quarter off too, just so I can see inside this wheelhouse. But yeah, it's coming along. And then I'll just separate it all from the floor. Oh, trunk shelf. That's another question I got. It looks very similar to me. So I believe that the convertible motor just bolts in onto the regular trunk shelf. So I don't think this is a convertible specific shelf here. But all this information I'm just winging. We're gonna find out together. So if anyone actually knows, let me know. See, I have a better shot of that frame there. So I'm gonna call it. Another thing on the video is I had a few people reaching out saying I need to brace that up. Otherwise it's gonna taco up on me. I appreciate the concern, really, but if I'm worried about this thing tacoing up with the roof cut off, there'd be no point in doing a convertible. It's sitting on a frame. I mean, have you ever seen a convertible with braces welded onto it? It doesn't happen. It's not gonna have a roof here ever again, hopefully. So I think once I start cutting out the wheelhouses for sure and the quarters, I'm gonna need to do something to kind of brace it up. But even then, I mean, really, there's not a whole lot. It's sitting on the frame. So you really don't have a lot of options to brace it. I mean, I could kind of tack the quarters together, you know, wherever I decide to cut it. I could tack those together, tack them down to the trunk floor. The trunk floor in this is fairly solid. I could tack that back down. But there's not a whole lot of places to brace it. So gonna have to just be cautious about it and then cut out what we need to cut out and then test fit it. There's gonna be a lot of tack welding and assembly. So hanging the doors, getting all that figured out. Another piece I'm a little unsure about is what to do with the rockers, because that little hump in there is not on a real Impala rocker. So here's the door sill plate off of the 2-door, and it's kind of crazy. You see the screw hole right there? The screw holes line up until you get to here, obviously. So that'll kind of be a decent gauge, but this thing goes all the way from right up there to where the B-pillar and the door shuts. So that gives you an idea right there of the difference in distance. And you kind of see where the bracing and everything goes down is right in this area, right where the... Man, there's a lot of ants. I have to do something about that. But right where the floor drops down past the rear seat, that's where your B-pillar is going to be, right in that area. So, found out some info, made some progress. I'm going to keep going. As soon as I got some more free time, I'll be out here with some people, get this sucker yanked off, and then assess the situation. Probably get this all prepped out, get this all cut up, and then just start stacking that up, get the B-pillar set, and then get my other 2-door hardtop over here that I'm going to use for parts. So the doors and stuff are going to come off of that. Oh, I'm out of Mountain Dew. It's not good. That's just a good look, man. I'm really thankful to be this far on this chassis. For the people that are just joining the channel for this conversion, this is for a SS 2-door that I have. Hardtop, not a vert. Sorry, but it is a triple black, you know what I'm saying? Black interior, black top, black body, everything gonna be black. I was gonna make it a lowrider, but decided to go full stock with this build. I mean, besides the 396 big block. But other than that, it's pretty much stock. And the 700 R4. Okay, it's not totally stock, but it's stock-ish. Okay. So I need to get that body over here too. This is gonna be my 6.0 Dream Shop. I need to get that. I got an open slot right here. I'm gonna get my SS body over here and start doing some metal work on that. Because I figured if you're doing one, you might as well do two, you know, at the same time. It's just double the work. But it's pretty much the same stuff. So that's where we're at. Raindrop, drop top.